Very
Yeah,
good.
good evening, everyone. Yeah, special thanks to Raghuram sir for giving a platform to express my views on today's topic, that is regarding language. Now, when we talk about language, first comes is communication. So, what actually is communication? What is communication? Communication is a process of exchanging information. For any language, be it Telugu, be it English, be it some other Malayalam, whatever language it is, irrespective of the languages, first thing as a language teacher, we need to focus on communication. And when we focus on communication, what exactly is communication? Communication is a process of exchanging information. How information is exchanged? Information can be exchanged through ideas, through thoughts, through speech, through gestures, and even our body language, and sometimes even our behavior. So, as language teachers, we need to focus mostly on communication skill because this skill will make the child more prosperous in the days to come. Let me tell you one thing. Here, when we talk about communication, either it is English, Telugu, Hindi, whatsoever language it is, language is the basic for all the subjects. And language should not be treated as a subject, whereas language must be treated as a skill. When you take language as a skill, to acquire this language acquisition, it becomes easy. And as a language teacher, what are we supposed to do in order to make our students speak more effectively, communicate more effectively, or present themselves more effectively? So when we talk about communication, we have to talk about the four major pillars of language acquisition. We have to talk about the four major pillars of language acquisition. And what are the four major pillars of language acquisition? In any language, these four pillars are quite inevitable and they are same for all the languages. So let me speak about the first skill, that is listening. So when we talk about LSRW, listening takes the first role. Why listening is done? Why should we impart listening? So I'll tell you one thing. There is small difference between hearing and listening. Generally, hearing is done only to understand the gist of it, whereas listening is done in order to understand in detail about each and every aspect. So what happens when we improve listening skills? So when a child, let's take an example of a nursery or a LKG kid. When a teacher utters a word like apple, when she pronounces the word apple or when she speaks out the word apple, immediately the visualization of that particular apple, the symbol of the apple gets registered in the mind of the child, and the child will definitely memorize it and he will put it in his memory. So as a language teachers, we need to instill that listening skills. We have to insist the child to listen to particular thing with more care and attention, because listening for sure it will improve the imagination skill of the child. At the same time, it will also improve the vocabulary of the child, because when vocabulary is not there, communication cannot be effective. Okay, so the first thing what I would like as teachers, as language teachers, we need to focus on the listening skills. Okay, and I already said listening will surely improve the imagination skills of the child, and it will also enhance the vocabulary of the child, because whenever a child listens to something, he will surely visualize it. He'll try to have his imagination in the mind. That will be, that particular thing will be, it will be like a frame in the mind of the child, and thereby he will never forget it. That is the first skill, that is listening. And next comes speaking skill. Speaking also plays an important or a vital role. Why should a speaker enhance his speaking skills? What is the benefit of a speaking skill? So when you speak something, or when you utter something, or when a learner or a child or a student speaks something, he gets to know his mistakes. Until and unless we speak out something, we will not be knowing what mistakes we are making while communicating, or what are the things that I can improve. As teachers and even as students, we have to improve our communication through speaking, irrespective of the fluency, irrespective of the accuracy. Forget about accuracy and fluency. First thing is that we have to encourage the child, or we have to initiate, and we have to create an enthusiasm in the child to speak out. And the moment he starts speaking out, no matter he speaks some broken language, but as he keeps on speaking, he becomes confident. And when he becomes confident, he can express his opinions very freely. And once when he expresses his opinions freely, then definitely the child becomes more dignified. Okay, so learning through speaking, communication through speaking. So we have to allow the child to speak. And when the child is speaking, as a teacher, we have to just be as a mentor in order to correct his mistakes. Thereby, when we start correcting these minute mistakes, the child becomes confident, and further he will be improving in the coming days to go. So first we need to focus on the learning skill, and the second we need to focus on the speaking skills. And then the third one will be reading. Why reading is important? Reading, now, when you want to understand something, or when you want to comprehend something, everything happens only with reading. So while reading a passage or a text or a lesson, what happens is that our entire concentration will be on what we are reading, because we are reading for a purpose, we are reading for comprehension, we are trying to find out each and every aspect of the text what we are reading. So reading allows the child. Of course, you have in that silent reading and loud reading. Silent reading will, of course, it improves a lot of concentration, whereas loud reading will also improve the pronunciation. How a letter, how a sound, how vowel, how each and every letter, each and every sound is pronounced, that can be very clearly acquired only through reading skills. Reading skill will definitely improve the vocabulary and the concentration of the learner. The learner will show at most concentration while he's reading. Now, when you talk about high school children, okay, they speak a lot. So next skill will be, yes sir, next skill will be writing. Now what does writing do? With writing, we can make the child to understand what are the spellings of each and every word. The child gets to know about each and every word, each and every mistake what he has made. He will be learning the spellings. I will just go fast. Now, why learning a language is important? Learning a language is important in order to have perfect communication. People get impressed when you speak fluent English, or when you speak accurate English. Okay, you will be called as an effective speaker when you improve your communication through language. And when somebody speaks fluently, he will have his confidence levels increasing. He can gain the confidence. Okay, nowadays many people face interviews and they lack confidence. The lack of confidence is happening because they are not able to present whatever they wanted to speak. So they will definitely gain confidence, and whatever goals are there, whatever ambition they have, whatever aspirations they have, they will be able to reach them within a short span of time with their effective communication. And when you speak something properly, or when you communicate something properly to the other person, your effective personality, your personality will be very, very effective. You will be, it's not the physical beauty which talks about personality. The way you communicate with people, the way you expose to people with your language or with your gestures will count a lot when compared with your physical beauty or the kind of dress what you wear. So this is what I would like to say. And finally, every language, now we have global languages. So when we talk about global languages, it will definitely make. Now any person who's acquainted with language, he can survive in any part of the nation, in not only in the nation, in abroad or whatever countries he wanted to. That will definitely help him. So, and language will definitely have lot of career opportunities. Let it be Telugu, let it be Hindi or English. You can become a news reporter, you can become an anchor, you can become a commentator in a cricketer, something like that. So there are many ample opportunities only with communication. The fluent you speak, the more you are recognized. The accuracy you have, the more opportunities come and knock your door. So how to improve this? How to improve? What are the things we are supposed to do? Daily we have to insist the children at least to learn 10 new words, 10 new words, at least 5 new words. Understand the meaning of that word and try to use it in the days to come. And always try to speak in whatever the language you wanted to have fluency. Now I'm not good at Telugu, so speak in Telugu with your person. Okay, similarly speak to your friends in English, speak to your friends in Hindi. Every language is important. It's not irrespective of English, Telugu or Hindi. Every language has its own recognition. And make a list of daily things in your life. Make a list of daily things and try to communicate about those daily things most properly in your language what you wanted to have proficiency. Watch news channels, read newspapers, read magazines. Okay, try to surf internet about how to improve language. And reading novels, reading magazines will definitely, and make a habit of referring to a dictionary. When we ask children to make a habit of referring to dictionary, he will just know the meaning of it and he will try to use it in his own sentence. Okay, and allow the child to participate in group discussions, role plays, extempores, what do you say, elocutions and everything, because that gives an exposure to express his language. Until and unless we express out, nobody is going to become perfect. So we need to give a chance for the child to express his language. And always make ask the children to just practice speaking in front of a mirror for 5 minutes. No problem. Let the child look at the mirror and keep on speaking. He will know how is he speaking, what is his body language, what kind of mistake. He will become the judge for his own communication. So even as a part of language, we need to also improve the grammar elements also. Basic tenses, verbs, speeches. If a child is very proficient in these things, his communication looks more attractive and he can do more effectively. So this is what I would like to say. Maybe I'm a little bit fast, and thanks for giving this opportunity.